Good evening and welcome to Race Space, where tonight we are hosting another promo event, the Ultimate Trucks in Sonoma Raceway. Joining me on the commentary tonight is K9. We all know K9. Welcome along, mate.
How's it going, man?
How's it going?
It's been a while, I think, since we both did a stream together. When was the last one?
Yeah, going back to, I think, the Dirt event.
Yeah.
Few events. We've run a few events since then, haven't we? So
Yeah, we haven't done a Project Cars one together in a while.
no, definitely not. So I see we've got one viewer that's logged on. Nothing's came up with the
Our only fan.
yeah. It just had a little bit of a technical hitch when it fired up with the stream. It just it said gameplay paused, so never done that before. So hopefully the stream is running right. If some of the guys could give us a confirmation there, that'd be great. Been a while, you know. You always feel a little bit rusty, don't you, when you first fire one up for a long time. But just waiting for some of the drivers to get settled in here. And once we've got some thumbs up, I think we're just waiting on another driver as well.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Palm, and then we're gonna get this guy. He just had technical difficulties. He had to he just had to basically swap. He was gonna do commentary, but he doesn't have a working microphone, so he's swapping into the cars. But as you know, in this game you have to start the game up with your wheel or your wheel doesn't work. So he's just gone out to start up the game with his wheel, and once he's in we will get going.
That'll be good. But these we've done some practice lobbies in these trucks, and I heard us talking in the chat before that they don't feel very fast when you're actually in the truck, but they do carry a lot of speed and they've got a bit of weight behind them, so turning
They do. I think it's the size of it doesn't make it feel fast when you're sitting in like the cockpit view or anything, but they are, when you actually check that speedo out and you on a straight or something, it actually goes pretty quick considering how big it is. I think it's much more impressive to watch these sometimes from trackside than it is when you in the car. It doesn't feel like it is as cool as what it is sometimes, but when you take like time to think about it during the race, it is quite awesome. I mean, you're moving quite a big piece of machinery around.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the racing is going to be close, so we always like close racing.
Close racing, some nice liveries on the trucks as well, and definitely something that we've never really promoted before, have we? These, you know, to have visually to look at these trucks out on there.
It's going to be good. Only thing is, I would have liked to drive them. I'm desperate to drive these for a long time. But yeah, it's going to be just as fun to watch, I think.
So we're heading into 10-minute qualifying. Let's see who's got the pace.
I think it's anyone's game in these, to be honest. It's something new. I wouldn't really expect anyone to be super far off. I mean, you're always going to think Kenny will probably pick it up quick. He usually does.
Especially as the race progresses, he normally finds, you know, he can use that time to just find a lap time that he nails every time, doesn't it? But
definitely. But I mean, that's not to say some of the other guys won't either. I mean, new class might be some guys that are more used to moving such a heavy piece of machinery around.
Yeah. Awesome looking liveries on there. Kenny with the flames on the bonnet. Yeah. Nothing more.
Tell it's American.
I was going to say, there is nothing more American, is there, than having flames up the bonnet. From the wheel arch.
Flames. You know it's American.
Yeah, definitely. Sweet looking truck, so I mean, in real life, These you normally see them out in the desert kind of surroundings, don't you? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, this is Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s car. I don't know if he ever raced it in anything. I think it's a bit more for fun, basically.
Mm.
I have a feeling it's a bit more like a rock crawler kind of car, I think they call it, where it like does steep slopes and things.
Okay.
But it's good fun to drive.
I was gonna say
You can
this.
just see there. Look how big the wheels are. It almost looks like a remote control car.
It does, and this track kind of suits the image. A lot of undulations, hills, and stuff, just to off-camera corners as well. To
You can see the suspension working as he goes up and down the hills.
So a few of the other guys probably just making a few adjustments, trying to. I don't know whether stiffening this vehicle up around this track it's going to give them a big advantage, or just get out there and just enjoy the understeer you're going to have, and you're going to experience it all in these trucks. Oversteer, understeer, everything.
They even drift a little bit. If you on the power a bit and you throw it around, you can drift it. If we're going to see it drift, it'll probably be coming into this corner Kenny's going in now.
Nice and controlled at the moment.
That was a nice corner. You did that really, really well.
I think once you get tyre temperatures up as well, that's when they're really going to start sliding and drifting well.
Definitely. Check that cool livery there of Tigers as well.
Nice looking one, yeah.
He's really trying to throw it around that corner.
It's not too pink that it's a girly pink, if you know what I mean.
That's man pink.
Yeah, definitely.
Rock, he's going yellow. We like a good yellow livery.
Just getting the feel for it. As you say, I think you've had experience before where you've played around with the gear ratio settings, and I don't think that's no.
I tried it once, and I'll never try it again because I couldn't even pull off the line before I blew my engine on. I fiddled a bit, so I don't fiddle with gear ratios anymore.
Nice spit of flame coming out of the exhaust as well. Visually, they're very dramatic just to look at. Never mind, put them in a close pack together. They're going to be hauling ass, as they say in America.
You caught up in your American lingo, I see.
Yeah, I've been watching a few YouTube videos recently of a lot of American stuff, racing NASCAR and stuff. So it's...
both the commentators tonight were both jumping in, not knowing that we were going to do commentary tonight, but we definitely did our research for it.
Cutting the grass
over
there.
the dirt it goes.
Testing
off-road tyres.
You're not going to have any problems with that being on the dirt. I think you're probably going to have as much traction on the dirt as...
Probably better. It probably handles better on the dirt.
Probably would, yeah.
See Scott sitting there. He must be doing his setup. He's in a nice bright blue car there.
Number 25.
And I like that colour. I like a nice green.
It's definitely... is that all the colours of your national flag as well on that?
It's pretty close. It's missing blue and red.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
Yeah. It's quite a good one.
It's on his helmet. If you look, there's blue and red on his helmet as well.
The number's red. Number 12 is red.
Yeah.
Just missing blue. That's strange. I wonder if he's played with his gear ratios.
Just warming up the tyres. I think he's heading back to the pits. Yeah, he's
I think he didn't look like he was getting any speed there. I think he might have played gear ratios.
So Tiger's the first one to set a lap time at the moment, 140.
He is.
Yeah, Kenny's been out there for quite a while, but he is back at the pits now, so he's making a few adjustments. So
he must have just cut the track somewhere, or not got a lap in, which is interesting. So Tiger gonna be leading this one as it stands. He'll be pretty happy with that. You can see he's turning that wheel a lot, but the car just doesn't seem to want to turn.
Yeah. And I think
look how much he locks it here. He goes.
Yeah, full
See
lock,
that?
full lock. He's trying to get that
Can't get
nose
it
push
down.
round. Oh,
So I did a pre-test, if you will, before this,
yeah,
and that was actually on controller. I was just trying to double check my laps are okay, and that's the fastest sort of lap time I was looking at. What he's on now is a 1:37.
137. Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
I think you could probably average here quite easily 38s and 39s. And we seem to have lost Palm. I don't know where he's gone.
3 minutes as well. I'm not sure whether he's going to have enough time.
I don't think so.
Locks you out, doesn't it? As long as he might be able to join quickly, get in that 2 minute window.
Says his game just froze. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to make it back though.
Be a bit gutting, but 4 cars on track, and I'm sure there's enough of them there to make a race of it. Kenny back in the pits. He's gone for another tune-up. Don't think Motormouth's left the pits yet, so.
I think he's still. Remember, he changes his setups quite a lot. I just hope that he gets a setup that actually drives. And these cars, you have to be careful if don't play too much. So I'm hoping he at least goes out and has a quick test before.
And to make sure his wheel and everything is fully functional, because we know he has, he has a few technical issues, doesn't he, now and again? But
yeah, it would be pretty to be down to 3 cars. Hopefully it gets sorted.
Tiger looking the one that he's out there. He's smashing the laps. He's looking comfortable, really. We know he's pushing on a bit, but he's completing the laps and doing a good job. Just really struggling with the understeer there, isn't he?
I'll be back now. I just need to talk to the guys quick if they can hear me.
No problem. As you say, Tiger just struggling with understeer a lot. But he's just trying to set them fast laps ready for qualifying, and in the race I'm sure he'll just hone it down a little bit where he's entering that corner a little bit slower, getting it rotated. But I'm sure if I was out there on track, that's pretty much what my car would be looking like. Quite aggressive and just trying to get that vehicle around these corners. Got some nice big fancy wing mirrors on these cars. Have a good look at behind you. Just wondering whether it... Oh, Tiger just having a bit of a moment on that hairpin section. Wonder if we had tried a night race, whether the all the lights would have lit up across the front. That would have definitely would have blinded the camera, but would have been good to see. So see Roy there, Rock. He completed a lap on 1:52, but Tiger is the one that's setting the pace at the moment with 1:37. Time, just visually can't quite see it at the moment. Is down to what, 25 seconds, so there's not much time for anyone else to set a lap time. Roy is still out there at the moment. Rock, can hear him coming around, but Kyle has just dived in to speak to the guys. So he's just not actually nudging the camera onto Rock at the moment, so apologies for the visuals. See Tiger just warming up his tyres, getting them ready. Qualifying complete. So we'll be diving into the race, which is 24 laps long, so 24 laps in these cars. Not sure whether they're going to have to pit.
Alright, so, development.
Newsflash.
Yeah, everyone's retiring.
Okay.
And we will start just from the race. After this, we're going to let Palm back into the lobby. They're going to do a rolling start formation lap It's just the laps.
Yeah.
So you're going to see all the guys start disappearing now as they retire. Apologies for that. We just thought it would be a good idea to get as many cars on the grid as we can.
Yeah, it definitely would be. Makes sense.
Especially in such a small race.
I'm sure.
We want to see a green car on track. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, you do.
I like
my car that you that I chose. I was in a camo, like Arctic camo car. That was
that's a cool one. I like this pattern actually on Rock and Tiger's cars. It's like a dripping paint or like a stripped paint.
I know what you mean.
It's quite nice.
So these guys are just going for a little bit of a practice. Just what they Rock's retired. Tiger's just having a blast up the first straight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he got the message. Maybe he wasn't listening.
I think he is. He's it's either that or he's extremely confused where everyone else has gone at the moment, but he's just pottering round.
Yeah, I don't think he understands what's going on. Let me send him a message.
So just anybody that's viewing this at the moment, they're just relating to the guys in Discord. Some of them have actually left. We use a voice chat in there, and some of the guys just mute themselves ready for the race. So it's just hard to pick up and get everyone on the same page.
Maybe Rock just threw something.
Yeah, threw something across the road, across the room at him, like, "Wait, retire! Come on, stop practicing."
Or he just wanted everyone to focus on him for a moment. Thought he hasn't got enough face time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but he's done well in the qualifying, so he's had his time.
Yeah, he's done well.
He's the one going out there with the most experience.
If you didn't listen in to what we explained earlier, hopefully Rock has explained it to him.
Yeah, just give him a quick second just to relay that message to each other so everyone's on the same page.
Alright, now this should be the start. Whatever happens here unfortunately happens. We don't usually do more than one restart. I think the only way we do another restart is if everything froze. But other than that, it should be a race.
Hashtag send it. That's what they say.
No time for hashtags, just send.
full send. I want to see smoke coming off these tyres. So everyone's back in, locked and loaded.
Look, Kenny's car's not even moving and it's on fire.
Number 79.
Such a plain livery, but it's so cool. It's like black with just flames. That's it. There's no other.
No, you don't need
just
anything else. Just flames. Just what was it? I think it was it in Greece years ago? That film. The one car was just black with flames on it. And that was it. They are for my for the elder viewers. I'm sure Scott will appreciate that one. No, all nice looking liveries.
They are. Most of them are bright if they don't have flames on them.
Definitely got to stand out. So they'll just have to reload their setups or anything that they've just adjusted and calculate the fuel.
Do you think Monster Energy has something to do with these cars?
They could be. Not that one. Or was that?
They're on
Yeah,
all the cars.
on all the cars. Yeah, it wasn't on the roof on that last one, but
It is though, 'cause
other
they
energy
sponsor
drinks are
Vaughn.
available.
Yeah, they sponsor Vaughn Gittin Jr. and this is his car, from what I understand. So. They won't be needing that tire on the back, that's for sure.
Well, they might do if the overheat one. Could do with a pull on the side of the track, have a quick changeover.
So it's not going to look too impressive just while they pull off and get in position. But
I always like it though because you get to see all the cars just, pretty much in formation. Once they get into formation, Tiger's gone to the front.
Leading. Should be Rock in second. Just see the guys trying to make their way through there. There's Rock in the yellow. Scott Motormouth will be in third, I think. None of the other guys set a time, so I guess it could be in any order. Motormouth there and Palm to the back, yeah. That's what I thought it would be.
Nicely sorted out, guys. But yeah, Tiger Rock feeling the pressure now. I mean, out in front, he's gonna...
In his masculine pink, that's what we'll call it from now on. Masculine pink colour.
Yeah, man. And then, nice, kind of like a bit of a team there, father and son.
Yeah.
Roy's gonna, I don't know, would
nice
he be...
to see them in front.
Yeah, would he help him out by holding up some of the other guys? Not, in a respectful racing manner?
I'll be honest with you, I don't think anybody in the community has got to a point where strategy's even a thing. I think people just race all
everybody
out.
for the road.
They're on a team. I've been taken out by teammates. I've taken out teammates by accident.
We're a very selfish kind of group at the moment.
I mean, it would be great to say we did something on purpose, strategic as a team, but I don't think it comes into play. At the moment, it's just about keeping our own cars on track.
I mean, like, there's no bigger statement than we've been teammates and we've took each other out. Well, I took you out, should we say? So, yeah, like your dig there, mate. Like your dig. But now coming round,
no names.
Yeah, coming round final corner. Tiger just getting that turned in. You see him still suffering with the front end.
Almost
he's
harder
gonna go
at a slower speed to go around there.
He's already gone. He's broke a little bit way, broke a nice little gap. See, the rest of the guys pretty close together, but Tiger's got a nice little gap there for about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, pretty well spaced now between all the guys. And he's made a move on Motormouth around the outside. Has he stuck it? Yes, he has. So, only position change here is Kenny up into third from fourth.
And he's already looking at... Ooh, Roy just making
Roy makes a mistake, so Kenny up into second, and that was Motormouth runs it wide, but in these cars they can handle a bit of dirt. So Roy drops to the back, unfortunately. He's struggling a bit there.
Just go across the dirt, mate. Oh, the lights are on. I love that. Love it now. Yeah, man.
That's... I mean... Yeah. Imagine having that in your mirrors.
I was going to say, if you've got a tool, use it. And, you know what I mean? That set of lights.
That gap down right now on Tiger.
I saw Kenny come round one of them other corners and he seemed to slide it better. Look, he's not...
He's got the line. He's not locking it up as much. Hey,
straight past
Tiger, straight into first. Is he going to stick the turn though?
Tiger's got to be right now looking, but he's...
And he's just holding a bit more speed, I think, around some corners here at the moment.
Just doesn't seem to get the lock on, does it, on the front? And I think...
Must be those flames assisting him.
Definitely. I don't think he's got much aero to play with. You know, there's not much downforce on these vehicles, but he's definitely just.
Take a quick look. I just want to know what kind of speed these guys are doing. So, around that corner, he was doing over 100 kilometers an hour. So these are moving pretty quick if you consider how big it is.
As you say, yeah, they're definitely shifting.
I mean,
Plus,
down the hill, 150. You've made it to about 153 kilometers an hour, and that's, I mean, look how big this car is. I almost think we should have made it a multi-class just so we could have seen the size of it compared to another car.
yeah. Tiger's got a good gap though in second.
Motormouth and Palm for third place.
Loving them lights. That is I was talking about that before. It would have been nice to have seen them in a bit of a night dusk race to see them lights light up, but no. Motormouth's going to be blinded.
The best thing is you can't really damage those lights, to be honest. I mean, they won't touch anything.
Oh, challenge accepted. I could take a few of them lights. Motormouth looking quite comfortable. Yeah, he looks comfortable, doesn't he? He's what's it? Motormouth third place at the moment, and Palm not too far behind him. Kenny doing what Kenny does, gets a feel for a vehicle.
He's figured it out. Look how he's flinging it around there. Making me jealous. I wish I could see how I compared.
Just
you did a
using
128.
Jeez, man.
What did I say earlier? Is 130?
Yeah, 137. And then you're on about 138, 139s, and some of the other guys. I think these tyres, though, you've got to really find a driving style to not get these tyres overheated. They're gonna extremely overheat if you're sliding it too much.
It's gonna be interesting to see if he has to pit. So pits aren't mandatory, but
I did
this
notice.
Is basically a test. We've never done this before. So.
I noticed before he was when he had that speedo up, he was carrying about 71 litres of fuel. So it's pretty up there. I don't know what a full tank is on these. It's going to be interesting to see.
Like high. I don't think they'd have like a massive amount of fuel just because of what it's sort of designed for. It's not really like an endurance car. It's more for quick bursts, I would think. Looking at it, but you never know. The Palm has got ahead of Motormouth there. Motormouth not too far off though.
Ooh, Palm just clipped the barrier.
Drift.
Nicely saved though.
Definitely, and we like to see some smoke, so smoke of the day goes to Palm.
Yep. Motormouth hanging on to him now, not letting him break away yet. I think Motormouth should turn his lights on as well.
Yeah. This is a cool battle. I like a good battle. And these cars are looking...
Motormouth's up the inside, Palm. Whoa! Beautiful. Beautifully
really
saved.
It. Look how wide he's going.
He's...
Motormouth has a look up the inside. Wheel-to-wheel racing this.
Fair dues.
These cars are so big, I don't even think a little tap like that does anything to it, really.
No, I don't think you're going to pick up any damage, aren't you? But Motormouth hounding Palm at the moment. So whether Palm has just overheated his tyres and stuff from them big slides. Beautifully saved. He's looking.
Side by side. I think Palm's going to send it here as well. If there's a corner to drift, it's this one. He does.
What?
Big send.
Chops the nose off on Motormouth, yeah. Good battle between these guys.
Completely different styles there. Motormouth trying to keep it a bit smoother and Palm just sending it. We love a good send though. big respect there to Palm. But you can see their line. I think Kenny throws it a bit quicker around that corner.
A bit earlier.
A bit of understeer, I think, these guys, when they go around these.
Nice drift there from Palm. Just broke away a little bit from Motormouth now.
Ooh, struggling to turn it though there. Both of them. Luckily this track, I mean, I did take a long look at tracks before I picked the one we were going to use tonight, and this one's got some nice runoff areas that if you do overshoot a bit, it's not the end of the world.
Good save by Palm there, but allows Motormouth to get back in front. Smoke off Motormouth.
Motormouth's showing us some smoke, so he's getting in on the smoke action here.
I mean, like, just looking back, I mean, Tiger is in second, so he's holding about that 10-second gap between where these two battle. But it's doing him good at the moment. As long as he can keep it clean and keep in that second place, he's doing a great job. Motormouth sending it.
Not to wish anyone misfortune, but I kind of hope that something happens that all of the guys bunch up again. So it would be great to see more than two going at it.
Definitely.
Kenny coming up on the back of Rock.
So Kenny doing exactly what Kenny does is just gets a feel for a vehicle and smashing them lap times. 129 is his last lap time. 134, 136, 138, everyone else.
He's quick. I don't know, I mean, that time when I did my sort of test to just see the sort of average to work out, make sure that I'd worked the time out right for this race. I was doing it on controller though, so I don't know if I could have maybe got a bit quicker, but this is still a lot quicker than I expected it to be. I didn't expect the difference to be this big compared to that.
I mean, there's one guy that couldn't unfortunately make it tonight, was Geoff Jefferson. I've seen a lot, he was testing a lot on YouTube, and he found a setup and he was sliding the vehicle very nicely, and it would have been a great pleasure to have him here racing tonight, but
yeah, man, that's someone we always want to see here, is Geoff.
Yeah,
too bad he hasn't raced in more stuff in these special events, because he's someone I really was looking forward to seeing a lot more.
Oh, what's going on?
From Palm. What did
Where's
he hit
that?
there?
That's at the
He
hairpin.
must have clipped the wall.
Yeah.
That's near the beginning.
Jeez,
maybe
man.
that same wall he clipped earlier. Massive, like almost a backflip.
Nearly took his lights off, but they're all still in place.
He's trying to prove us wrong there.
But yeah, that's going to allow Motormouth. What's he's pulled, what? I can't calculate it. I'm not very good at maths, but 7 seconds, 8 seconds.
Motormouth would be able to tell you maths.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was hoping you would have calculated it quickly. You just see Motormouth go.
My brain's fried.
But yeah, that's allowed Motormouth to just drive his own race now in a comfortable third place. Palmer's got a bit of ground to pick up. Not too far from Tiger, really. He's made ground on Tiger.
The only man on fire here, though, is Kenny.
Kenny doing what he does, rotating it beautifully around that corner.
Yeah, he's got it down to a fine art now. It's kind of embarrassing us. I think we need to put him on commentary more, so so he doesn't make us all look bad.
He's not normally this good. It's just because he's got flames on his car tonight.
Yeah, I mean, flames, they take off a bit of time on your lap times. It's a known fact.
I mean, if you're gonna have that livery, I've just noticed his race suit in there is like blue. Nope, you have a flame race suit as well. definitely on fire. But Tiger doing a good job at the moment. Just see him struggling with turning on that car. And Motormouth, where is he now? He's closed a bit of time since he's broke away from Palm. Oh, but he's, I was to say that commentator's curse. Palm will be coming past.
There he goes. Palm's through into third. So the fight is on once again. Big send backwards.
Backwards entry.
The fight's on. This was the fight we had earlier. Let's see what happens now. He's going to do it again.
These two will be sweating by the end of the night if they carry on fighting like this.
Definitely. And with all their battle going on, I wonder if Roy has it in him to catch up to them. Let's have a quick look how... Wait, I don't even want to... You know when you go off these two, they start doing backflips and stuff. I mean... They want to hog all the camera time, these two.
Yeah, they're being greedy tonight. I can imagine they're having great fun out there.
It looks like fun. I'm getting jealous.
What's this?
Palm's car looking really twitchy. I don't know if he's picked up damage from that backflip earlier, but down the straights his car twitches a lot. Unless he's just trying to get it ready for sending it into the corner.
I think the driving styles between them, I mean, I really have no idea on tyre wear or temperature. I think temperature, the way that Palm is, he seems a little bit more aggressive. We know Motormouth is...
This is where he went backwards last time. That's what he does now.
Just pushing
struggles a bit more there. Let's take a quick look at Rock. Looks like he's got some damage on his bonnet there.
I was going to say, it looks a bit scraped and scrubbed there. One side of the bonnet slightly down, so whether he's had it over. The battle on between these two still.
See what happens when we go off them for even a second. They demand our camera time, these two. They don't want us to leave.
Well, we're on lap 10 already, so 14 laps left, and it's been one hell of a battle between these guys. But that's allowed Tiger Rock now to pull a good gap, so he's comfortable in second. These two are having a right ding dong, as we're going to call it.
Ding dong.
Yeah, right ding dong.
Is that an American term?
Sounds American to me. These two are having a right yeehaw. It's good to watch though. It's yeah, you know, everybody misses racing when they're doing commentary and stuff, but this is a racer battle that you want to kind of see, isn't it?
This is definitely one to watch. This is one of them.
Palm flicking it in there, getting it rotated nicely. When it does work, it works super well for him.
Who's that coming up behind him? Is that Tiger coming to lap them, or?
It
looked like a red car, unless it's Kenny. It's Kenny.
Kenny.
Okay. So they got that to contend with now.
That's always a demoralising kind of thing, isn't it?
Palm overcooks it there into the wall, so that means Motormouth is through and Kenny's going to be right behind him. You can see Palm took out his one light. I don't know if it's showing on yours. Right-hand side.
I say at the moment, Motormouth is looking. Both headlights are cracked, aren't they, on Palm? So Motormouth's looking a little bit more comfortable. I know he's had an off and stuff, but I don't think he's picked up any amount of damage. Where Palm just seemed to be a little bit more scuffed and
battle scarred.
Battle scarred, yeah.
Ooh, wheelie there from Motormouth. I don't know if he clipped the tyre barrier there or something. Just flicking to him now, and the front wheels were lifted on my screen.
Yeah.
He popped a wheelie.
Kenny's just trying to find his line between these guys, just to not pick up any damage himself, and I think he's across the dirt. He's going to be on the outside for this next bend, so I don't think... Oh, he does.
There he goes through. I think he's been making all of his overtakes around the outside, to be honest.
Yeah. Palm, right back on him. Oh, Kenny was smoke.
Big drift there from Kenny.
Motormouth out wide.
Motormouth overshoots there, so Palmer's right back on his tail now.
And the lights are off on Palms as well, so whether he's got an electrical issue, but...
up the inside.
Neck and neck through the S's.
Two brightest color cars on the grid. Look at them go. Oh, he overshoots it too much. Through the sign.
I swear he threw that sign at Palm. Kind of like flicked
so.
it.
I was about to say. He obviously doesn't like that sponsor.
See if we can pop wheelies out of this. Oh, no!
Massive contact into the wall. I hope it hasn't given him too much damage, but I have a feeling these cars can take a beating.
You definitely think so, the way they're designed, what they're designed to cope with.
You just see his car looks a bit bent there.
Yeah.
Tiger's sending it. Let's see what he's up to. He's coming up onto the back of Rock.
He'll be shouting across the room, get out the way, get out the way.
Move!
But no, he's doing a great job tonight, Tiger.
Yes.
He's, I know he's struggled with some of the cars.
He's improved quite a lot in the short period he's been racing with us. I think sometimes he struggles a bit with the longer races to just keep consistent, but he's getting quicker, I think.
I think he's enjoying it tonight. He's it looks like he's got used to this car, got used to this vehicle, if you know what I mean. I hope it goes well for him.
I think this is also one of those cars that a lot of people never really considered. Like, everyone is a bit skeptical to sign up, but I think by the end of it, guys will have enjoyed it. I think it's one of those cars that pleasantly surprise people. The Rock just getting out the way there.
Yeah, he got the message.
Yeah.
Tiger sending it, but just that little bit of a bump just unsettled the car and changed the steering angle.
He's wrestling it a lot more than what Kenny is at the moment. There. He's struggling a lot to turn. That's where he's losing his time to Kenny. Kenny has it down to a sort of art now. You can see he's not turning the wheel too much. He's sliding the car more.
But it's working for Tiger. You know, it's he's in that second place, so he's 30 seconds in front of Palm. Motormouth has just dropped 10 seconds behind Palm now, so whether he can gain that back up. Still looks in good shape as well, Tiger's car. No major damage to it.
Yeah, I don't think he's hit anything. The only place he's losing his time, really, that was a nice turn. The only places he'd be losing time here is just on some of the turns here. He's just not able to rotate it quite as much as Kenny. But yeah, I mean, that's more just Kenny. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny's made quite a few adjustments to the car. He always just seems to figure out very quickly how to get the most out of a car, Kenny.
Yeah, and that's a big game factor on this this game, is knowing them adjustments that will work across the board in any vehicle, just dialing it in that little bit. I mean, like looking at Tiger's steering ratio there, I don't know whether he's
in the pits there, but he's overshot. He's killing his pit crew now. A couple of those guys might need to be medevac.
He wouldn't even notice that he ran over him. He'd be like, "Oh,
yeah.
What happened there? There's a bit of a bump."
That guy was climbing out underneath the car now.
So do you think because he had to go in for fuel, or
I think he's also
Repair.
got damage. I don't know if it could be repair. He might just have had enough. I mean, he's far enough back that it wouldn't hurt him to get a fix up on that car.
Yeah.
So it could be that. You never know. Let's try see if we can take a look here what fuel is on Kenny's car.
It was on 71 within the first. Oh, so it's down to 35. 16 laps
I
in.
mean, they're more than halfway through, so
Yeah. Just phone Motormouth and ask him if that's enough fuel to the end.
yeah.
Just calculate it for us.
Tiger's
110!
110.
Whoa!
So these can take a lot.
Jeez, man.
If he's still on 106.6
Palm's gonna have to come in. Yeah, he's gonna have to come in. What's Motormouth on? 43, 12. So he's gonna have to come in, I reckon.
He might have to go in as well. I think Kenny might have played it right.
Yeah, looking at that
Tiger,
doesn't.
that could explain why Tiger's struggling to turn as well. To be honest, if he must have been on like 130 or something. I mean,
most of the other guys didn't even start on that, and he's still carrying that now. So he's really heated up his tyres. But I mean,
Palm's going to have to pit before Motormouth.
Could play in for Tiger though if he's carrying that fuel. If even if Kenny gets to the last lap or something, needs to make a quick pit stop. Tiger, I reckon, is still in that window to come through, take a win maybe.
Yeah, if Kenny has to pit, but I don't know. I have a feeling Kenny usually gets his strategy right, and something's telling me if it's what it was that you said it was earlier when we started.
Yeah, 70, 71.
I think
he's down to 35.
Right.
Yeah, he's carrying the right amount and maybe a little bit more just for safety.
Yeah. Unless he loses it on the last lap and he just needs to pit for one more lap. You never know. He's actually come to overtake Tiger now. He's a lap up on all the guys.
Just been smashing
Very
him
impressive.
129s, 130s. That's all I've ever seen from him. Super dry. See Palms in the pits.
Into the pits. It's quite a long pit this as well. I wonder if Motormouth will follow him in. No, he's going to stay out.
He's going to stay out, but he does need to pit. We know that 100%.
Yeah, he could probably go like a lap or two more. I think Wells Palm was still driving around on like 5, so I'd say, yeah, about a lap or two more you could stay out.
Yeah. And you might as well do them lap times while you've got that lighter car, if you know what I mean, the lighter thing. You don't know whether they've got the pit strategy set up for repair as well. And Palm, I think generally Palm had picked up a little bit more damage. Just visually it looked like it.
From his backflip and everything.
Yeah. So it could play into Motormouth's hands that he has a quicker repair. Puts in a bit of fuel.
Rock there. I mean, I have to say, I thought this was going to be a car that Motormouth might struggle with a bit more because it is a heavy car.
I think he's loving it.
We know that he usually struggles with lots of effort driving, so obviously he's got
a lot of fast steering input and stuff.
Obviously he's got a setup that works for him in this car, so I'm quite happy to see him having a good run here.
He'll be asking for a championship to be set up in these cars.
Wouldn't be surprised if quite a few of the guys do, and the end of this. Even Kenny, to be honest, I mean, he's flying. It's probably his worst lap he's done there, 131. Let's see if Scott's going to go in the pits. No, he's out. I think this is probably his last lap.
Just a quick thing is just pop onto Palm and check on how much fuel he did put in, just to see. 36, that should be bang on, yeah.
So that's about That's just over what Kenny's got.
And that's a good job as well from Palm to do pit strategy and set the fuel and stuff. 'Cause it takes a hell of a lot to do that while you're driving around trying to wrestle a car.
Unless it was a setup you had before.
Nah, it could be, but even I find that even difficult here is just pre-selecting different setups. You never seem to have enough time down any of the straights to go into a menu. I take it by your silence, you do. He's up with Roy again.
I was just trying to focus what's on the screen.
Is it Roy? No, is it Palm? Palm, isn't it? That one?
Yeah, that's Palm.
It's Palm, because his light's on again. So they fixed the electrical fault at the pit stop as well.
It's pristine. That's why he went in. It wasn't fuel. He said, my lights are off. I want them back on. It's Christmas.
Kenny
it's
drifting
Christmas.
really outside a Palm there.
That's what Christmas lights look like from Ford.
We know Palm will be looking to latch on.
Into the pits.
Palm will be looking to latch onto the back of Kenny, using his lines and angle of rotation. But
I think Palm's going to get Motormouth here. He's coming to this last section.
Definitely.
Where's Motormouth?
Yeah,
Lifted it. He's going to start going. No?
No, still waiting.
Why did they lift his lollipop if he's not going?
It's what's I can't remember. Is it repair? Is the last? No, repairs first, tires, and fuel. Fuel then tires, isn't it? So it's he's off now.
Looks a bit too fast on the pits. I hope he doesn't get a penalty. Yeah, I think he got a penalty. I see a red marker by his name. I think Motormouth got a penalty on the pits for speeding.
Palm sending the smoke.
Solid there in third. Giving us a
nice drift there. You can tell that his car has been repaired and he's feeling comfortable again with it. Sending it into these corners.
What's the smallest car in this game?
Good question. I mean, would it be the Audi A1?
Maybe a Formula Rookie or something.
Yeah, I mean, if you go in the open wheel factor, yeah, is.
We should do a mixed class these with the Formula Rookie.
Just be able to run over him. I ain't going in no rookie against these. You'll just be absolutely obliterated. Tiger doing a great job there. I'm impressed by him tonight.
Yes. But yeah, I reckon that's got to be why he's struggling so hard, because he looks like a lot more than anyone else like he's struggling to turn it. I reckon it has to be fuel.
Like now, I know he's still over-rotating and stuff, but it's getting lighter, and I think you can see that in the car. He's not as full lock all the way around the bend.
Yeah.
So to drive that with that amount of fuel, full respect to him.
Job.
Yeah, great job.
He played it overly safe, and it worked for him.
Yeah. He's carrying on for another 24 laps. He's keep on going. We're at lap 21 already, so only 3 laps left.
Or Kenny's on 22.
Okay, 22. Yeah, so.
Kenny's not playing around. He's here to win. He came with the flames, and I think it's well suited for the show that he's put on.
Just drifted it right there.
I mean, let's see how fast he goes around here.
Fair play, carrying some speed, yeah.
No serious like over drifting. He doesn't have an extreme amount of oversteer. Or understeer. I mean, it's like the car's on rails, really. Doing a great job.
Beautiful. Fair play. He's got that car dialed in now. Lap 23 already, so penultimate lap for him.
So if you saw a championship of these cars, what other tracks do you think would need to be added to it?
Good question. I mean, I think these work better on a shorter track with this sort of kind of like.
You need some sort of runoff area. You need
You need plenty of room. Yeah, and I think the undulations work as well. I mean, I don't think you'd want a completely flat track.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be good ones. Maybe like Dubai Club.
Yeah.
There's some nice little twists there that can sort of. The curbs can almost be just used as almost like speed bumps if you drive the right line through there. So that would be quite an impressive little part of the race. What other ones? You don't want it to be too long. I think certain tracks are a bit too long for these cars. I think this is about the perfect length for the track.
I mean, like, it's a tight track, like narrow track and surface, but Alton Park, Foster's circuit, you still got a lot of runoff areas, no barriers. You know, you got a lot of grass area and stuff, but
it's about as wide as these trucks, though.
I know, yeah, but it'll just make it more interesting towards the end of the season when everyone's got rid of it, got used to it, I should say.
I wonder about Silverstone Stowe, but then you could only have 8 trucks in that race. But it might be an interesting layout to do these.
Anybody interested watching? Hook us up with your ideas. It's you know, if you fancy joining, you're always welcome to join Racebase. Kenny coming around for this final turn, see if he nails it. Beautifully drifted in.
He's giving us some flames on top of his flames.
Well deserved masterclass by Kenny Shep there.
Epic drive.
Flashing his lights.
Flashing lights.
Tiger Rock, super impressed by his drive tonight. He's done really well, carrying that amount of fuel.
He has. That's a great job from him.
Yeah.
I think he'll be happy to end this special events off in second.
Definitely over a minute in front of Palm as well, which we know is no slouch in any vehicle. Popping a flame around this final turn. Come on, you bugger, drift. Turn in, he says. Been my demon all night. Just turn. You can hear him shouting, but nice.
And he goes over
smoke.
Sideways.
Beautiful.
Palm's already finished. So is Rocks. It's just Motormouth to finish right now.
Give us an epic battle tonight with Palm for the earlier part of the race.
Impressive.
Really enjoyed that.
If they hadn't mistimed their fuel a bit there, it would have been a bit closer between them. But no, that was cool. I can't wait till we see another one of these because it's been a great battle.
Look at that lap time from Kenny, 1:28.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, he needs to carry some ballast in the next few races.
So we know who's doing commentary in the next race.
Well done, Kenny. You've just won commentary rights.
Prize. But thanks for joining us, guys. It's been great racing tonight, and that's the final special event for the year. As we head into Christmas season, everybody's gonna, I'm sure, have a bit of a break, and some people will have longer breaks than others. But if we do any racing between now and next year, it'll just be some fun stuff we do by ourselves. We won't stream it, but we will hopefully be back streaming some stuff and more content for the channel next year. 2022, can you believe it?
I know. It's unreal, but I always welcome him to have anyone join up, and if anybody feels like they want to, you know, any of the race-based guys, fancy a night, you know, just send it out there, and I'm sure you'll get some guys joining for the races.
For sure. Thanks for joining.
Yep.
It's been great.
Catch you again. See you later.
Cheers, guys.